Hi, I'm Helen. I don't know if anyone will ever see this. I just wanted to document my journey with having my thyroid completely removed. It was about 2 years ago. I was in hospital for something else, and one of the nurses spotted this. I don't know if you can see. Commonly known as a goiter, and it's in a part of the thyroid gland that's enlarged, and we've discovered it's pushed my windpipe over by a couple of centimetres, and it is overactive, and they've decided they are going to remove the whole of the thyroid because there can be issues with it. Today I've got my pre-op appointment, and I have a lot of anxiety in general, and this is, I'm hoping, one way I will help to cope, because I'm saying out loud what my thoughts are. So one of the things with my anxiety is that I hate being late or not being able to park and over stressing about things like that. And I have set off and got here an hour before my appointment. So I'm going to be sat here for a little bit, trying to calm down, take some deep breaths, hoping nobody can see me. Pre-op appointments, I've had them before. They're pretty simple, straightforward. Take blood pressure, do some suboptimal MRSA. They usually take some blood, height and weight and stuff like that. So it's all the stuff you need before you come in to actually have surgery. It's just waiting around in the waiting room, which is never fun. I don't really like waiting rooms because there's lots of people, it can get too hot. I worry that I can't hear when people call my name. It's never happened, but I've been like this for years. It's not going to change anytime soon. For a moment I thought I wasn't recording, and then I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? So I'm an hour early for my pre-op appointment, which is not ideal. I'm just going to try and listen to some music, some of my favourite artists. Just try and calm it down a bit. Take some deep breaths, try and relax. And then I've got about a 10-minute walk to the pre-op assessment unit, about a 10-minute walk. And mainly because at the car parking here at Salford Royal in Greater Manchester, the car parking is awful and very, very stressful. In the main car parks, there is another car park that's a little bit further away to walk, but I've never had a problem parking here. There are many times when I've nearly been late for an appointment despite leaving so early, because of the queues to get in, because it's a barrier system. It's just, yeah, so things to try to avoid stress, set off early, which I have done. Even though now I'm anxious about being too early for my appointment. Being able to park, which I've parked. I know how long it'll take me to walk there. I know where I'm going in the hospital. If I didn't know, someone would have had to come with me, because I just can't. I don't function well. Yeah, that's about it. I will do a quick diary once I've had my appointment, and see what they've said. I mean, they won't say much. It's just all the checks you have before you have an operation. Oh, today is the 30th of June, so it's the very last day of June. The surgeon told me we were looking at the end of July, August time on the waiting lists. But then I've also been told I could be phoned 6 weeks before for a date. It's just waiting. I'll be glad when it's gone. There are lots of physical symptoms that I can go into in more detail that I suffer from. So hopefully I'll be back. Thanks. Bye. Well, I'm back from my appointment. Took about 40 minutes altogether. They just went through what the operation entailed and what sort of recovery is like. Took my weight, took some blood. They did blood pressure as well, which was really low, 88/68, which is very low. But I'm feeling fine with it, so I don't know what that's about. I checked my oxygen saturation levels, which was 97%, and I went for an ECG because an overactive thyroid can cause issues with your heart rate, so they wanted to check that, and that seems all okay. So it's just waiting now, waiting for that phone call for a date for my operation. Staff were lovely as always. Really helpful, really friendly. Couldn't ask for better treatment. I love the NHS. Thanks. Bye.